Hello, welcome back. If like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Let's get started. This is story related to Buddha. In this story, there is an unhappy man who fortunately meets Buddha and learns a valuable lesson of life. Once, the Buddha was walking through a village when he encountered a man who was extremely unhappy and discontented with his life. The man approached the Buddha and pleaded, "Please, Master, help me find happiness. I feel burdened by my circumstances and overwhelmed by unhappiness." The Buddha, filled with compassion, looked at the man and said, "I will help you, but first, I need you to do something for me. Find a small clay pot and fill it with mustard seeds from each house in this village. But here's the catch. You must collect the seeds only from households that have never experienced sorrow or suffering." Excited by the prospect of finding such households, the man eagerly set off on his quest. He went from house to house, knocking on doors and inquiring about their experiences with sorrow. However, as he conversed with the villagers, he soon realized that every home had its fair share of suffering. Illness, loss, heartache, and challenges. Not a single household was untouched by sorrow. The man, feeling disheartened and realizing the impossibility of his task, returned to the Buddha empty-handed. With tears in his eyes, he confessed, "I have learned that every home has known sorrow and suffering. There is no household exempt from the pain of life." The Buddha gently smiled and said, "That is the nature of human existence. Suffering is an inevitable part of life. However, I wanted you to realize this truth firsthand." The man, now humbled, asked the Buddha, "But then, how can I find happiness? If suffering is unavoidable, how can I be content?" The Buddha replied, "Happiness, my friend, does not lie in the absence of suffering. It is found in our perspective and our attitude towards life. Gratitude is the key to unlocking true happiness." He continued, "Imagine for a moment that you possess the ability to see the suffering of every individual in this village. Their pain, their worries, and their hardships would become evident to you. But amidst all that suffering, if you were to discover a single person who radiates gratitude and contentment despite their circumstances, that person would stand out as a beacon of light in the midst of darkness." The man pondered the Buddha's words and asked, "How can gratitude bring happiness?" The Buddha explained, "When we cultivate gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking in our lives to what we already have. Gratitude allows us to appreciate the small blessings that often go unnoticed, the gift of each breath, the beauty of nature, the love and support of others. It is through gratitude that we develop a deep sense of contentment and joy." He continued, "When we are grateful, we acknowledge the preciousness of life and the interconnectedness of all beings. We realize that our own suffering is not isolated but shared by many, and in that realization, we develop compassion and the desire to alleviate the suffering of others." The man, inspired by the Buddha's teachings, bowed in gratitude and exclaimed, "Thank you, Master, for showing me the path to happiness through gratitude." From that day forward, the man embraced gratitude as a daily practice. He discovered that even amidst life's challenges, by cultivating gratitude, he could find moments of joy, contentment, and peace. And as he shared his newfound wisdom with others, he became a source of inspiration, reminding them of the transformative power of gratitude on the path to happiness. The story of the man and the Buddha's teachings serve as a reminder to us all. By cultivating gratitude in our lives and appreciating the blessings that surround us, we can find happiness even in the midst of life's inevitable struggles. As the Buddha said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick."